Long before Happy Little Trees became an internet meme, I was a bored teen watching Bob Ross teach us all how to paint landscapes. I was fascinated with his calm voice and his ability to pull the paint into shadows and shapes that actually looked like something. Although I didn't particularly like landscapes, there was something about Bob's manner that was hypnotic. He was soothing and patient. He encouraged you to create those happy little trees, and he believed you could paint a wispy cloud or the mirror images of pines reflected in a small woodland pond. Above all, he didn't believe in mistakes. Instead, they were simply happy accidents that could be transformed into something wonderful with a flick of your paintbrush. Bob reassured us that anyone could paint if only they had a dream in their heart and some practice. Even though I never picked up a paintbrush and followed along, I knew that I could. Bob made me believe. Too often in our lives, we try to dictate how and when everything will happen. We plan, we work, and we fall into despair when it seems we are off track or things are not happening as quickly as we would like. We berate ourselves for our mistakes instead of learning from them or transforming them into something beautiful. We schedule ourselves and our children to the point where there is no room left for the accidental. There are no opportunities left open for something special to happen. Some of the best events of my life have been happy accidents. The career failure that resulted in a more fulfilling life, the marriage failure that led me to a new hometown with great friends, or the simple act of saying yes to an opportunity that wasn't in my plan. I believe there are two ways to welcome happy accidents into your life: lean into your mistakes and use them for transformation instead of trying to hide from them. When I realized that I had no business in a management position early in my career, I did everything I could to correct my mistakes and then gave my notice. I didn't even have another job in place. I just knew I couldn't go on in the management job. But because I had not tried to hide my mistakes, my regional manager offered me a new job that was suited perfectly for my talents at the same pay. I didn't even have to interview. I doubt he would have had as much confidence in me if I hadn't owned up to my own shortcomings. Make room in your schedule and your mind for the unexpected and spontaneous. Being open to the possibility of the spontaneous makes us more willing and able to recognize good fortune when it occurs. While on a recent photo shoot for a client's new business website, a party bike tour stopped in the middle of the street where we were shooting. A group of about 10 ladies celebrating a birthday hopped off to dance with my client. The pictures were fun and unscripted and solved the problem that my client had in getting natural-looking pictures of her interacting with the public. If either of us had been so caught up in our planned shots and schedule that we couldn't recognize an opportunity for great pictures, my client would still be looking for perfect shot. Something wonderful happens when we let go of judgment and our rigid expectations. Throwing our plans out the window can lead to new opportunities and unexpected creative breakthroughs. At the very least, viewing our mistakes as happy accidents can change how we feel about ourselves and those around us.